What's up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the Nerd Castle for the next episode of Terraria 1.3, where we are actively making our way towards hard mode. After we kill the Bee Queen, I'm pretty sure the only thing left after that is the Wall of Flesh, and then we're in hard mode. And so the thing that so many of you have been wishing for, it'll happen eventually. I just wanted to go start to finish with this one, and I feel like it was a good idea. I think that it did limit my audience a little bit, but at the same time, I like to take things slow. It's just the kind of human being that I am. Let me take things slow with you, baby. Let me take things slow with you, noble viewer. Today we're going to use another life crystal to get our health up a little bit higher. We have a lot of health right now. I equipped my poison charm. I went all the way back to my base and dropped off all the stuff so that I wouldn't have to worry about, oh my god, there are so many random thingy, I don't know what those are. They're little gropey monsters. I'm not really sure what to call them, but they seem to be very, very unpleasant because they seem to be intensely interested in touching me with their little pinchy hands, and I don't want... I'm gonna shoot you with a laser if you don't come down here. He's like, I'm gonna shoot you with a stinger if you don't come up here. I'm like, fine, touche. You've made your point, Bee. You've made your point. With the current armor that we have, I think we should be alright against the Bee Queen. I've never fought her before. She's one of the new additions that didn't exist in the game when I played last, so... it's all new to me if I haven't seen it before. So anyways, we'll try and find her in this episode and maybe get her all nice and summoned up. A precise nature's gift. Where did that go? It just said I picked up a precise nature's gift. And where, pray tell, did that fall in my inventory? Strangely enough, oh, there it is right there. Nature's gift. 6% reduced mana usage, 2% critical chance. Well, damn. I mean, there's so many random trinkets in so little time that it's very, very difficult for me to choose which ones I want to use. I don't think that I need the precise lava charm anymore, so I don't know why I have that in here, but that'll help out a little bit. I mean, it'll make me use less mana when I fire my lasers. So that's how you properly pluralize lasers, by the way. I don't know if you guys ever learned that in grammar class. My grammar class focused heavily on Star Wars, and so we didn't really get a whole lot of English done, but I remember learning specifically about lasers. So, you know, just make sure that you're conjugating properly and pluralizing properly, and I think you and I will get along just fine. Just fine. So what hurt me down in here? Everything hurts me down in here. Apparently I can still use fiery rocket boots underwater. That's pretty good. That means our propulsion system is not dampened by the presence of liquid. That's a pretty cool invention. I'll take it. Can I do anything? So it's kind of dark down in there. Is there anything in here? Yeah, that's why I wanted to check right there, is because I figured they'd put something in here. What is that? Some kind of weird plant. Huh. Out of the way, large pinchy creature. I need more oxygen so that I might continue living. He's like, no, I don't want you to do that. I'm going to pinch you to death. No more pinching. You know, people always talk about grandma pinching your cheeks, but nobody pinches cheeks. Like, my grandma never pinched my cheeks. I don't know anybody that pinches cheeks. If you pinch people's cheeks, it's kind of like saying that if somebody has a case of the Mondays, you might get your ass kicked. Who pinches a cheek? I'm like, did you just pinch my cheek? Ow! I'm a 30-year-old man. You can't pinch my cheek. Something's going to have to happen here. I'm not sure what it is. I'm about to check the manual because it's not a situation that I was ready to preempt. But you pinched my cheek, and I'm almost positive that's not okay to do to an adult. It looks like we've got some more mine track down here, but we're not seeing bees anymore. So I'm wondering if I'm even in the right spot. There's some bees. Right as I said it, the bees decided to show up. You can summon the bee using a summonable item, actually, just kind of like the suspicious-looking eye. You can summon a bee using that if you wanted to. And so I assume that if we end up not being able to find the things that we want down in here... Oh, we got 2 sapphires. That's pretty cool. I like sapphires. Sapphires is pretty. I like to wear them on my necklaces because it makes me feel happy. And also wealthy. And also wise. I don't know why a sapphire makes me feel wise. That was just sort of a random word that I threw in there. You know, getting shot by your stingers every 4 seconds is really beginning to not be as entertaining as it was the first couple times. Ow. Little shit. Come over here. I'm thinking a ranged weapon might do better right here. Ooh, gold portal. Yay! Make it rain! I love those gold portals. They make me so happy. I'm going to try and put down torches to keep you all happy because I know you're sitting there right now squinting at the screen and being like, Splattercat, I have glaucoma. Can you please... Did I say glaucoma? Glaucoma is just guacamole-induced glaucoma. If there was a way to get glaucoma, I would hope that it would be guacamole-induced because I love guacamole. It's like one of my favorite things in the whole world. And we just got hit with a trap. But you might notice that we're not poisoned. That's because poison charm. You can't poison me anymore. Yep, I am no longer charmed by your poisons. I don't know where we should go now. I don't know if the bees come from like a location that's more fertile in bee civilization than any other. Because I would like to... What is that right there? Oh, we found the... Okay, so I think this is what we're looking for right here. That looks like honeycomb right there. Which, by the way, is one of the best breakfast cereals. And if you disagree, I apologize, but I'm pretty sure you're wrong. And I will express this both emphatically and factually, I guess. Because there's really no... I like Lucky Charms, though. I think Lucky Charms could make a solid run. As could Golden Grams. Golden Grams are pretty good, too. I enjoy myself some Golden Grams every now and again. Still, normally I prefer my grams to be greenish in color, but you get what I mean. Let's shoot these things over here. No, no more stingies. I'm gonna start complaining like a grown man-child if you don't stop shooting me with your stingies. Ooh, mana. Thank you. I also ripped off pieces. I thought I ripped off pieces of his body so that I could use them as weapons. Damn it, that would have been so awesome. I rip off your mandible and beat you to death with it. Ooh, there's like honey flowing over here. We're not in a land of milk and honey, but we're definitely in a land of honey. That's pretty cool. I'm assuming you can probably drown in honey. It's probably a big deal. Where is my honey? Well, I don't know if this is our honey, but it's somebody's honey. And you know what? I'm gonna... Is there a bat inside that? Oh my god, there's little bees everywhere. Holy bejeebus, how do I get that to stop happening? Yeah, you stop that right now. How stressful must it be to be a bat that lives in a cave that's full of bat-sized bees? That must be a very stressful way to live your life. You gotta move to a new location. I don't know, maybe Miami, San Diego, one of those places. I love Miami. Those are actually two of my favorite cities in the United States. Miami and San Diego. Oh, wow, okay, so that's actually kind of hazardous. Can you hookshot out of this? I'm gonna test it while I still have time. It looks like you can, but it's a little bit sticky. So we'll have to be careful about the random honey lakes that are all over the place. Alright then, well, if you guys to worry about the honey lakes, I assume there might be... Wow, it actually blocks light too. Okay, so that's kind of interesting. Guess we'll have to sort that out along the way. I'm going to dig off in this direction and just sort of hope that I land in the right spot. I think we are going to have some bee problems, but they don't seem to like deal much damage, so I'm not going to worry about it. What happens when water comes into contact with honey? Oh, cool. It makes it looks like they just copied and pasted the rules for lava then. It becomes some kind of weird honey block. Okay. That's kind of cool. So when it comes into contact, it solidifies it. That's badass. But does it consume it? It looks like the honey blocks are actually sticky too. They make you walk slower. Might be useful for building traps around my house. I'll think about it. I'll think about it, although really all you need is a giant pit. All you need is pits. Pits. Pits are all you need. That's a lesser-known John Lennon song. He sings about armpits. Not really like pits in the ground, but it seemed like it was thematic at the moment, so I went for it. I think this is what we're looking for right here, but I can't exactly tell you how we're supposed to get any further because the fact that this shit oozes everywhere every single time that I dig is deeply concerning and also deeply pooling. Like, I think that so I wonder if I destroy the honey blocks, is that how you piss off the queen enough to get her to spawn? Like, they said something on the wiki about little honey sack things that are in here somewhere, too. So maybe... Let me check on it real fast, because I don't want to waste another episode. Okay, so what they said online is that there's supposed to be, like, little larval sacks in here somewhere. And if you break them, it'll ultimately summon the bee queen. But I don't see a whole lot of larval sacks in here. So I'm thinking we might have to find another bee biome. I assume they're all over the place, maybe. I'm not a big honey fan. While we're on the subject, I don't like honey that much. My dad loves honey. Like, my dad grew up having it as, like, the only sweetener that they had around their house. Basically, it was like a candy that you actually had in your house all the time. So my dad puts honey on everything. But I'm not one of those people. So those... I defeat you with hot fire. I don't spit hot fire, but I do swing it. So I suppose there's no reason for me to still be here since there's none of those little sack things in here that allow us to summon the bee queen, which is what we're trying to accomplish. So let's continue to look around, and I bet we'll hit it eventually. We just got to be diligent. I think that if we're persistent about the whole thing and we just keep moving out, I guess working or moving our way downwards, we should be alright. That was one of those weird situations. If you ever do commentary, every now and again you're going to trip over your words and they're just going to get stuck in your mouth. And you're not going to be able to say anything for like 4 seconds and you're just going to stammer. It happens, I said stamina, but you get it. I stammer a little bit. It happens all the time. Usually I edit them out whenever it happens, but I don't know. I'll leave that one in so you guys can see it as an example that, like, even I do it every now and again. It happens from time to time, and the way that you fix that is by talking slower. You'll trip over your words left if you... You'll trip over your words less. See, that's actually kind of ironic. Is it ironic to trip over your words while talking about tripping over your words? Anyways, you'll trip over your words less if you speak slower. At least I hope you will. I don't know. It works for me. Every now and again when I notice I'm doing it a lot, I'll take a minute. Let's drop down in here and see. Oh, we're writing that honey downwards. Huh. It's kind of cool. See if we can find a larva down in here. Oh, there's one. Ooh. Oh, shit. Oh, no. Oh, my God. That was hella fast. Okay. So, oh, no. Bee Queen, why? Bee Queen, no. Oh, my God. Its ass is a machine gun. It's got a Gatling gun on its butt cheeks. That's terrifying. I'm going to hit you with fire because bees hate fire. Yeah, take that right into your gun anus. Take it right now. I destroy your gun anus. You know, all of the little bees are dropping hearts whenever I kill them. And so I'm not so sure this is actually going to be a difficult challenge. You're higher up than I want you to be. Come back down here. Get it? Higher up than I want you to be. Ah! No, stop charging me. Ah! No! Bee Queen, why? Bee Queen, no! Oh, there she is. You're not being very queenly right now. I'm just letting you know, like, you're not being very regal. And I just want to call you on it and just be like, yo, y'all not being regal right now. Hey, enough of the charging. Calm down with that stuff. I think I'm going to wait it out, though. I don't know, just deal some damage every time she comes by. Why not? Can I hit her with the Medusa head? Will that do anything? I'm going to try the Medusa head. Let's do this thing. Yeah! Get dealt with Medusa style. Get it! Oh, wow, there's mana hearts everywhere. Mana stars. I know my shapes. I ate Lucky Charms. Heart, stars, and horseshoes. Clovers, and the moons. It's weird how advertising sticks with you. Of all the things that stick with you for, like, decades, advertising. Although it makes sense because people, like, work their entire lives to get good at advertising so it sticks in your head like that. Like the Where's the Beef lady and all that. You come back down here, I'm going to shoot you with lasers. I'm going to spit hot Imperial laser at you until you come at me, bruh. Now I'm out of mana. Now what you gonna do? What you gonna do when I come for you, big B, big B? What you gonna do? Ow! Did you just hook shot me? I'm gonna drink a potion real fast because my health is looking sub-satisfactory. That's right, come down here, get dealt with. I'm just gonna tank this one with my face. There's no reason to even try on this one. Is she dying right now? Can you die faster, please? Oh my god, you're not dying faster. I'm gonna shoot you with lasers then. I hope you enjoy them. Wow, if I had not had that poison charm, this would have totally sucked. That poison charm made this very, very easy. It looks like there's a couple of things that she dropped, but my inventory is full because I've been picking up all kinds of random vines and things along the way. I got an obsidian skin. What is that? The Deadly Beekeeper. Summons killer bees when it strikes your foe. That's the most amazing thing that I've ever heard. Why would you not use that? And it uses very fast speed. I want to summon... Oh, that's super fast. I want to hit somebody. We got a bee-nade. Oh my god. Okay, so we've got a bottled honey. What is that? 80 life? That's pretty good. That's not terrible. A hive wand. It places hives and consumes... What does it consume? What is that right there? What is in my hand right now? Here, take that. That's bee wax. Silver ore. We don't have that on our map. I think I must have dropped off a slime or something. No, I didn't mean to do that. I wanted it back. No, I've got a frog. Hey, Clyde, you want to find some frogs? Let's go and we'll get those moonglow seeds right there. And then we killed the bee queen. That was actually... not that difficult. I thought it would be a lot worse. So what does that thing do that I just put down? The hive one. It consumes hive and places hives. So I guess if you had one weapon that was going to give you hives, that would be it. I think we've got honey blocks in here. I don't really want honey blocks. I guess I could use honey blocks for a little bit. Got a stinger right there. What is that glowing stuff down in the honey? By the way. What is that? Something's glowing down in the honey. Oh, mana stars. That was actually their little ambient light that they throw off. Okay. Well, that boss was easy enough to handle. I don't know about the wall of flesh. I don't think we're ready to handle that yet. But there's not like a terribly huge amount of things left for us to do when it comes to bosses. So I figure we can either wander around the jungle biome longer and try and find more treasure. Because I do think that I'm lacking a few like very, very key relics that I'd like to have. I can't name what they are for you, but I promise I'll know them when I see them. But there's like a few things that I'd like to have. We have the double jump. We have ourselves a hook shot. We do have like various... Oh my god, that is the stuff right there. That sword is on like Tron. We're going to use this forever. I need to find some more stuff to hit with it so I can spit hot bees at all of my enemies. You guys are about to get engulfed by bees. You better calm down. It's about to be on. So many bees right now. Yeah. I like this weapon. This weapon makes me happy. Looks like we got another honey biome up here, maybe? Is that honey that's dripping from right there? But I don't see a hive anywhere. That might just be like a weird location. I see a chest up top, too. I don't know if that's honey or if it's like weird sludgy water. I had a slushy last night. It was pretty awesome. Well, I didn't have a slushy. You got to be more specific because an icy and a slushy are completely different from a Slurpee, which is what I had. I went to AM/PM last night. Not even AM/PM. I think I went to 7-Eleven. Went to 7-Eleven last night at like 1 a.m. and I got a big-ass like 900-ounce Slurpee because I felt like it. It's just the sort of thing that adults do. Every now and again, we go out late at night for Slurpees because why not? That's like half the fun. Is that a shotgun? It's broken. But I think, can we fix it? A honey dispenser. Huh, okay. 33 gold on us. I should probably be careful about that. How come you didn't stack that with my... Oh, yeah, I got rid of my recall potions because I didn't need them anymore. I'm going to take those right there. I got a magic mirror during the last stream. I think I'll probably get rid of some arrows or something. Like tungsten. I don't even know if I want that, but I guess it can stay in my inventory for right now. I need some more stone is what I need. I need some more stone. Unfortunately, there's not a lot... Ow! There's not a lot of it down in here. Hey, that worked out pretty well. Come here, Hornet. I'm going to fire bees at you. That's right. Insectoid Betrayal. Enjoy. Insectoid Betrayal. I think this weapon should allow us to fight with some of the other bigger bosses a lot easier, and I think we'll do pretty well. I don't know how much health the Wall of Flesh or any of those have. I'll have to look it up before we go after it and decide if it's going to be a thing that's worth our time as of right now, because if we're just going to summon it, then get our ass kicked, it's not worth it at all. Like, it's just kind of a waste of time and a waste of materials. However, I do have like 900 guide voodoo dolls. I have loads and loads of those damn things, so I think we should be alright. Why is there an underwater chest when it's not underwater? It's supposed to be called a water chest. I don't want another trident. That is the last thing that I desire. I'll take the recall potion, though. Tungsten bars, not that stoked about them, but I suppose I can throw them in the old backpack. I'm going to shoot so many bees at you if you don't give me what I want right now. What is that over there? Another one of those salamandery things? Ha, you can't poison me anymore. I am poison immune. My blood runs thick with the poison of 1,000 bumblebees and adders. I always thought it'd be kind of funny if you were like an adder, like the snake. In the morning, you could tell your snake babies to be like, because my dad used to say up and at 'em every day when he would wake me up for school. And if you were an adder, you could say up and at her, and that would totally work without giving the connotation that you were going to chase down some poor female the second that you go off screen. I don't know. I need to dig out some more stone. Let's do that right now. Getting my stone on. Digging in a hole right now. Gonna put it in my backpack. Ooh, yeah. Gonna convert it into house chunks. Yeah. Alright, so once we got that all taken care of. Don't really want the mud, nor do I desire it, but I have to have enough here to where I can make some more wall slots, because as it stands right now, is that a pressure plate right there? I don't really need that. Oh, there's some nasty, viney things that hurt me over here. There are a lot of zombies and skeletons down in there. I feel like the biomes are sort of just mashing together at this point. My hope was that we would find another honey biome or another honeycomb beehive biome thing, and we'd be able to summon another bee boss, because she drops some pretty cool stuff. And the loot list that she drops is actually fairly expansive. We can get some more other cool things like a bee gun and some other fun stuff from her. Although that might be on expert only. I don't know. Oh, shit. I knew that was going to happen. Let me use a... I saw it coming and I was like, well, I'm trapped in a corner now. I am all kinds of doomed. Let me drop in a couple of torches so that we can see better here. That is exactly the sort of wall that I was looking for. It's got rubies, just in case we wanted to make ourselves a red lightsaber and be a Sith. We don't have room for the rubies. We could also make some super awesome lasers, because as I understand it, corundums are used for that. I don't really know. Corundum is just the fancy name for ruby, by the way, in case you were wondering. I mean, that's like the professional name, if you wanted to call it like what it really is. Basically, actually, no. Ruby is gem quality corundum. There, because there's varying qualities of corundum, I guess, so I should be more specific about it before I say dumb stuff and then little kids run off to class and, like, repeat it. I got kicked out of class one time when I was like 10 years old because the teacher was like, who can name a hard bone in the body? And I said the penis. because I was like at that age where you didn't know that you're not allowed to say stuff like that. And then I got removed from class and they sent me to the principal's office. It was not fun. It was not fun. It was not a good day for me. It was not a good look on me. One of those days where like, learn that lesson. Talk about penises in public. Get in a lot of trouble. That seems to be the case too. I tested it out a couple weeks ago at a Wendy's, and people definitely were uncomfortable, and they did ask me to leave. So what are you gonna do? Oh my God, double double! I miss you so much, and I'll never see you again. I was actually banned from Wendy's. It happens every now and again. It's okay though, cause who needs Wendy's when you got Carl's Jr.? Oh yeah. I love Carl's Jr. Carl's Jr. is the stuff. Double bacon Western cheeseburger. If you've never had one before, you have not truly lived your life. You have to go get a double bacon Western cheeseburger right now. Stop watching my video. I expect they give me a graph of when people stop watching my video. I expect it at the 20-minute mark to have a giant drop off because all of you went and got a bacon Western or a double bacon Western cheeseburger. And if you don't do it, I'm just not sure that we can carry on with this courtship that we have going on the internet. Our internet courtship. Alright, well, I think we've got enough stone for right now to finish off the house. Magic mirror, take me home now. You might wonder why I have a whole bunch of critters in here. I just do. I was going to make a critter cage in my house, but I bet it'll go away when, I turn off the game. I'm still going to try, though. Let's make a critter cage. I'm going to put it up on the roof. Critter cage time! What can I do? I want to make critter cage. Critter cage! Let me look at some blocks first, though, because I don't think that I have any blocks. You can make a rich mahogany door. Like, does the door in and of itself come from a rich family, or does it work really hard, or how does it become a rich door? I get how it's mahogany, because it was just made that way. We got a womannequin and a mannequin. I think I'd like to put this in somewhere. So let's make, 4 of those. I'm not going to get rid of my boomstick because I love it and I never want it to go away from me. We'll make a couple of womannequins too, just in case any females decide to stop on by so that they can ogle at the armor just like we ogle at the armor. And so, yep, womannequin. It's got boobies. That's actually how you market the thing. You'd be like, womannequin. It's got boobies. We'll put that right there. Put that right... That seems to be spaced out pretty well. This will be like the Hall of Womannequins, and then we'll deal with it later. I'm going to put a torch in right there real fast. I also need to make furniture, and I just used up all my wood because I'm dumb like that. So, what I wanted to do is I wanted to make like a critter cage around here, like a thing that I could put all of my critters inside of, and then I could come back and look at them and pet them and possibly be their wonderful human friend. So what does this do for me? Ooh, you can make honey furniture? A honey dresser, a honey candelabra. Oh my God, a honey chest. This is pretty awesome. It would be funny if there was an item called the honeycomb that allowed you to it was a comb made out of honey that lets you change your hairstyle. I think that'd be pretty cool. White string. Okay, so there's a lot of stuff in here that I sort of don't want but sort of do want. I think my gemstones are in this box over here. Yeah, and I don't have that many rubies either, so it's nice that we picked up a couple more. Ruby, 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 ruby in my chest. Let's go over there. We got some bottled honey. This is kind of like my shenanigan drawer where I put all my boo shit. Like all the things that I don't really need right now, but I keep them just in case someday I maybe need... What is that? Jungle hats? What's a jungle hat made out of? Spores and vines? Huh. That's kind of cool. Large sapphire, the thorn chakram. That seems kind of badass. That does a lot of damage. Wow. That thing hurts like hell. 29 melee. Oh, it's melee, though. Can you throw it? Because chakrams are thrown, right? Aren't they? You throw those things, you'd be like, "Hua! Be away from my presence." And it's like, okay, that's what I do. So I guess I'm gonna go along with whatever this plan is that you're currently engaging in. I'm like, good for you. Thank you for doing that. I'll probably sell this nature's gift because I already have one. That is Mobetta. And I think I should probably, yeah, it gave me a little bit of gold. Probably sell off some bombs right there. Get rid of the rich mahogany because I don't want it. We could summon another Eye of Cthulhu. I don't know if there's any point in doing that, but we could. It's a thing. I should probably buy a piggy bank. You guys are bugging me about that. I should probably do that. I've got a bunch of animals, and I wanted to put them all. I've got a black scorpion right now. I don't know how that differs from, any of the other bugs in the game, but seriously. Bee Nade explodes into a swarm of bees. Deep down, I kind of want to use that. Like, there's a corner of my mind that thinks that a bee grenade would just be the funniest shit ever. Like, we could totally employ this in warfare. I think actually ancient Greeks or somebody did. They would fill pots full of bees. Like, they would make it so the bees got used to living inside the pot or whatever. And in times of peace, I think they just cultivate them like you normally would for honey. But then in times of war, they collect them and throw them at people with catapults or whatever. And they get bees all over the place. The defenders be like, oh my god, I can't be comfortable with all these bees around. Oh my god, the discomfort. It is pervasive. We've got plus 20 right there. I don't know if I like Star Fury or the Bee Sword better. I think I like the Bee Sword better, though. I'm almost positive that I like the Bee Sword better. Alright, so in the next episode, we're going to decorate a bit over here. We're going to get some stuff done. I may farm out, I don't know how much sand I have around, but I may go back to the desert and get some sand, too, because I'd like to put in some glass in some various areas, or at least like a glass aquarium thing that I could keep all of the random animals in. I'm going to make myself like a zoo, and it's going to be amazing. Anyways, I'll see y'all later. Hi do, everybody. I'll see you next time for Animals in Captivity. Bye.